Alright, let's take a look at Ice Ice. This is a map with 3 spawn points. You have, each spawn point has a valley, which all of the scrap each player would collect would be in a 1 versus 1 match. The unused valley can make or break some matches, so you not only have to be worried about that, but you also have to be worried about the fact that from any one of these spawn points, each player can reach each other within like 30 seconds. So it is very easy to get rushed on this map. Let's go in. Let's dive right in and hope we don't get the south spawn because it's the worst of the 3. Oh, we got the south spawn. Well, at least it lets me showcase why the spawn is so terrible. The recycler really struggles to get through this corridor. If it were just a little bit wider, this wouldn't be an issue, but the pathing just, it sucks. Generally, you want to lead the recycler to the one of these geysers over here. And actually swing right of the geyser and then make the recycler turn left into it. And what that does is it makes the recycler's opening face outward towards the exit, which means it'll just make things just a smidge faster. Okay, now we're just going to spam scavengers. We want them to collect from those pools.
Building complete. Construction started. Building. Building complete. Construction started. I'm on it. Building complete.
Okay. Now, by the time our constructor gets to where it needs to go, we should have the scrap to build the silo with. You want to keep an eye on the map at this point, because, again, the player could have reached you by now if they just went straight from spawn to you. So, we want to build a silo here.
Building.
Okay, and we just want to continue to build scavengers. Assuming it's safe to do so, we're going to travel halfway through this valley.
Recycler here. Construction started. Building.
I think I'll put the second silo right about here.
Construction started.
I'm actually going to build a scout, and I'll show you why in a moment here.
Building.
And yeah, at least 6 scavengers.
Building complete. Ready to build.
Oh, and we want to build a silo back there too. I almost forgot to do that.
Building.
There we go. The constructor will make this journey on their own.
Recycler here. Construction started. Building.
All right.
Building complete. Yes, sir.
So we're going to call our scout to us. And these scavengers are just going to slowly crawl to their destination.
Recycler here.
We're not going to build any more scavs. We're going to save the pilots for other units.
Yes, sir.
Now, for these stragglers here, I'm going to say 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to make them follow the scout. The scout is going to go to the second nav beacon that we created. And those scouts are going to lead those scavengers to the second scavenging area.
Recycler here.
So that means that scrap will be collected much more quickly. You still want to be aware of, rushes at this point.
Building.
But from here,
building complete. Ready to move.
This puts you in a really good position to just build non-stop. Like once those scavengers are in place at the lower part, you're going to be collecting scrap very, very quickly.
Recycler here.
So just build turrets, build whatever.
Where's the power?
Whatever you want.
Going to geyser. I need power. Unit factory online. Building underway. Building complete. Recycler here.
I'll just build like 8 million turrets because that's what I do. It's my MO.
Building complete.
I like turrets quite a lot.
Unit factory here.
Let's see.
Building underway.
Because we set up the scavengers to simultaneously take from both sides of the valley. I have essentially unlimited scrap to work with. Like I can like my scrap yield is higher than how fast I can spend it.
Additional supply depots required.
And one other thing you might want to do is recycle the constructor and rebuild it, so that you can build barracks early before you run out of pilots, which I tend to forget to do all the time.
Ready to build. Yes, sir.
Whatever.
Building.
But anyways, that's basically it. So you notice that pretty much all of that scrap is already cleaned out now. Like there isn't a whole lot left in there. But that's the fastest way that I've been able to find to collect scrap on this map and be in a good position to overwhelm your enemy.